Alright guys, one of the things that you're going to want to change out when you get your new bike is going to be the pedals and the grips. Now the grips that come on are typically okay grips, but you can definitely improve how well you can handle the bike and how well you can control the bike by improving the grips. And again, with the pedals, as you can see, it's all plastic, doesn't really have the bearing system. These little plastic nubs to grip your feet. If you're going to do any kind of serious trail riding or jumping or anything like that, these things aren't going to cut it. They're great for getting it out the store into your vehicle, and that's about it. So we're going to upgrade these, upgrade the grips, and all these upgrades are going to be provided by Marque Cycles. Marque Cycles has sponsored our pedals, our grips, as well as a hand pump and a bike toolkit. So we're going to get all of these onto the bike, and we'll be right back with you. Marque Cycling has any accessory you need, whether that be pedals, grips, or tools. They can upgrade your ride for your next adventure. Check out Marque Cycling now. So as you can tell from our sponsor, Marque Cycles site, they have all kinds of gear for your bikes, whether it be road bikes or MTB. So I've got these grips on. These are their Pro grips. So as you can take a look, they have a very similar design to a really well-known, in my opinion, overpriced grip. These are they have double lock. You tighten them here with a Allen key, as well as putting the end cap on. All right, so that is a big difference between these. The texture of the rubber is different. The placement of the rubber is where you need it. This little lip to prevent your hand from sliding up when you're hitting the trail, and they're much more secure. These are going to wear much faster with less grip. So these are definitely something you're going to want to upgrade, and these Pro from Marque Cycles are a great option. So something else that you are going to want to do to your bike once you get it is you are going to want to get some type of hand pump, right? So when you are out on the trail and you're trail riding, there is a likelihood of a flat. I've had it happen multiple times on my hardtail. So you're going to want to carry some type of hand pump and a spare tube on your bike so that when you get that flat, you can at least make it back to the vehicle. This hand pump, again, Marque Cycles, secured very tightly with this band, and it has the setup in the bottom for the press-it, or you can undo the tip for the Schrader, and you just flip that around. Again, you have the line, and you can pump your bike tube up. Now these are running tubeless, but carrying a spare tube is always a great idea to get you back to the vehicle. Now on these hand pumps, depending on how many screws that you have on your bike or how many options, you're going to want to put this underneath your water bottle cage. I like mine to be on the left side, so I just loosen these screws, and this is going to go here. Before I put that in, I want to show you a little tip for your water bottle holder. I like these. They're not very expensive. They do the job. You can adjust them by a little bit of pressure depending on the width of your water bottle, and it's all you need. But something you can do to these that is very useful is you take an old tube, cut it about the width of that bottom section, slide the old tube over top, stretch it over the bottom, and this is a great place to hide your bike tool. All right, so again, this bike tool came from Marque Cycles, has all the little things that you need to make adjustments, whether that be your seat or your grips or your pedals, the different Allen keys. It even has a chain removing tool on it as well. All right, so if you want to pop the link to be able to remove a chain, or say your chain busts and your main link breaks, you can pop that pin out, get away from that link, put it back together, and at least make it back to the truck. So these tools, again, are something you're always going to want to have on you, and you can get them Marque Cycles. All right, so we're going to put the hand pump underneath the water bottle holder and put our Allen key screw in there. All right, and that's how it's going to look on there. So the other thing that Marque Cycles gave us is these flat pedals. All right, so you can see a huge difference in these pedals. All right, you have a slightly different shape, a wider pad, and you have screws, metal screws that come up well, I guess they would be considered bolts. They're flat, but they come up to grip the bottom of your shoe. These are going to grip a whole lot better, as well as last much longer, as well as they have the bearings. And on the back side, when you need to replace or maintenance your pedals, it has an Allen key, so you can unthread those much easier. Some of these pedals, they only have flats, and some of them may have Allen keys. This one does, but not all of them do. But it's always much easier to remove the pedals with that Allen. So as you can tell, these are a huge upgrade from what was originally there to this. And I have to say, we just rode a trail with these, first ride with them, and for me, they gripped great. I didn't slip off at all. I could feel the pins in the bottom of my shoe, but not too much to where it was any kind of uncomfortable pressure. I knew that they were gripping the bottom of my shoe, and so they performed quite well for me. So again, a great shout out and thank you to Marque Cycles for sponsoring these upgrades. If you guys haven't checked them out, go to their website. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Thanks for watching. God bless.